Okay, welcome back. It's part 2 of September 20th daily moving average video. Please take a look at the risk disclaimer if for some reason you are starting with part 2 and skip part 1. I would not recommend it, but some people may do that. And then we will go ahead and move back to the charts. Just talking about Euro Yen and this nice breakout higher. Still like it to the upside. It's probably my favorite yen pair right now. Some of the Swiss pairs are worth paying attention to as well. For the opposite reason though. Alright, you can see dollar Swiss diving here. Alright, we're below these previous lows. The next level is obviously these lows down here at 90.20 or so definitely keep your eye on that. The Swiss benefiting from that euro strength that I was talking about. Aussie Swiss, alright, breaking down pretty solidly here. Little extended head and shoulders. Big daily bearish candle yesterday. We broke this support, this 50-day EMA today. We're going to close below it, and really Aussie Swiss looks like it could be heading quite a bit ways lower. Matches up with that Euro Aussie long. CAD Swiss. Okay, another one. Pretty ugly bearish 3 candles here. We are pretty just below, I think, the 6.8% fib here from these 87.18 lows. Yeah, we put in a pretty solid close below them. So CAD Swiss looks a little grim here as well. We do have some trendline support coming in on CAD Swiss, though, that you want to keep your eye out for. Alright, you can draw it like that, which isn't perfect. You can draw it like that, which is a little bit better. Kind of ignores this little dip here and suggests that this may be some sort of right shoulder. But you're getting it's a little tough to pick this bottom. But in general, I do very much like Swiss pairs to the upside because I don't particularly like being long the Swiss franc. And I think that we may see that risk-on correlation come back if we get some positive developments in the U.S. equity markets. We may see Swiss pairs rally. Euro Swiss, not a pair I like to trade, as most of you probably know, but we're not that far away from a very nice entry. The 200-day EMA sits at about 122.86, or about 123.10 at the close today. Pretty solid level. You can see bounces. I mean, you could look for a bounce here for a move up to 124. It's pretty low risk trade, and you get a decent, pays a decent roll when you're long, so definitely a pair to consider. Pound Aussie is another pair that's been on my radar for a while. Alright, this head and shoulders pattern is still very active. We held this neckline in this 50-day pretty nicely at the end of on Thursday and Friday. Keep your eye out for a move really below. I guess it's going to be these previous lows now, so around 168.64 could provide a decent move. Alright, Euro Kiwi was looking for the opportunity to break out here. Didn't quite manage to do it, but you can see this doji here on Thursday could be the sign of a move back to the upside in the offing. Aussie Kiwi, one of my least favorite pairs. Watch out for the double bottom at 119.60. Sorry, 111.96. Misread that. Aussie CAD. Okay, testing some resistance here. Kiwi CAD broke out much higher. Pound dollar, another breakout. This is definitely another pair I'm looking for perhaps a long opportunity. Alright, I'm not ready yet. I'm not going to be ready next week either. But you can see on the weekly chart we did put in a close above that 200-week EMA. Alright, we did it back here and we reversed. We couldn't do it in this period here. We did it back here and then reversed. So you want to keep your eye out for a possible strong move lower on pound dollar. But in general, I do like the pound to the upside. Definitely want to keep my eye peeled for opportunities on that pair. Dollar CAD, it's kind of ugly here. Hasn't been doing much. Dollar Swedish krona breaking down pretty enthusiastically. 597 seems like a logical next step. That's one that if you trade, I would keep an eye on very carefully next week. Last but not least, my other least favorite pair, Pound CAD. Pound CAD does look very nice here. It looks very much poised to continue to the upside. All right, let's go back down to the daily chart. So that dollar SEK was a weekly chart, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. You can see nice pennant, nice break, nice retest, continue to march higher. This pair is highly volatile, so we may see it chop around here for a while. But I do like it to the upside. I think we could see a move up towards, back to the weekly chart, 168, even maybe as high as 170. Alright, so keep your eye on that. I think that is just a very distinct possibility. One of my top setups for next week. Along with Aussie dollar, I do still like Aussie dollar to the upside. Though it's gonna be struggling a little bit here, and this unfilled gap worries me. But I still do like it to the upside. I'll be definitely keeping an eye on it for opportunities and setups that may provide buying opportunities. All right, I hope that's helpful. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me. Remember to catch both parts. And for those of you who are members, I'll see you in Sunday's webinar. For those of you who are just watching it, good luck trading, and I will hopefully talk to you soon.